Did you hear the story about the elder in California who saw an angel? It's a true story. Two humble elders in the testimony war pulled up to a stop sign to pray to the Lord. While sitting on their 10 speeds, they expected further light and knowledge to appear. All of a sudden, the air was filled with a powerful roar. Their hearts went still, and while sitting on those 10 speeds, they were surrounded by the aroma of beer. Off to the left, over to the right, a local motorcycle club full of Budweiser Light decided to test these two Utah greenies with a six-pack of fun. The biggest old boy they called Big Starley sort of crossed their path with his big Harley, and he said, "This Bud's for you," to elder number one. After you show us how much you can hold, you're gonna sing that little song about the plates of gold. And then you're gonna tell us how come your mommy dresses you so funny in all that lacy pink. Well, there were 30 of them, and the elders were just two, and a 10-speed against the Harley just wouldn't do. But those elders had to get something going fast or learn to drink. Then elder number two did some laying onto the hands. His big Samoan fist came crashing down on that can, and he stomped that Bud flat with a single stomp of his shiny wingtip shoe. He set up his flannel board and said, "About those plates, I'm going to tell you a story, Starley. It's really great. Furthermore, Starley, the story I'm going to tell you is true." Well, eye to eye, nose to nose, the elder told the angel about the plates of gold, and neither one of them boys had time to blink an eye. Nobody knows in the testimony war just when a revelation's coming or what for, but something caught that angel on fire and he began to cry. Now Starley's on a mission in the testimony war. He traded in his Harley for a flannel board, and now Starley's favorite line is, "For all you do, this book's for you." Being in the mission field is not quite like living in Orem, Utah, where I live with my sweet family. And I have a little 3-year-old who was just a victim of culture shock when she was 3. We went to storehouse markets in Orem, Utah, and if you can believe this, in Orem, Utah, we saw a big fat man standing there in storehouse markets in Orem, Utah with a cigar in his mouth. And my little girl walked up to him. She had never seen anything like that before in a store. She walked up and grabbed that guy by the coat tail and says, "Hey, don't you know that's a filthy habit?" I jumped in behind the honeycomb and the Cheerios and all that, and I peeked out behind. I just see how she's going to handle this all by herself, you know. And this big fat man looked down at her and he says, "Who says so?" She looked up totally undaunted and said, "Hey, Smokey the Bear and Holy the Ghost." You see yourself as a Mormon child. All of those meetings nearly drive you wild. So you ask your mom if you can get a drink. Right? Right. Out in the hallway there's a couple more kids. One pokes the other one in the ribs. In the chapel the people hear a yell, "You dirty fink." Up on a roster from the council's high, a bald-headed man raises brows and eyes as he points his finger at you and says, "See what we mean?" And two big elders in tall dark suits start moving toward you. Out the door you scoot, and you bang the door of the church and give a great big scream. Right? 5 seconds later in the parking lot, Daddy's big hands make your britches hot. church when you were young. Soon you're out on a mission and you're just a lad. Some investigators nearly drive you mad, so you ask your companion if he would like to fast. Passing up peanut butter for 24 hours. You nearly passed out, but you got spiritual power, so you head on over to the door of those golden contacts. Knocking on the door, their shades are drawn. Inside somebody else, there's nobody home, so you turn the knob and slowly saunter in. Filled with the Spirit, you say, let's repent, and to your surprise, you see eyes getting wet, and the man of the house says, forgive me, I have sinned. And 3 hours later, you were down at the font, baptizing a family too big to count. Oh, they were Catholic. Is it any wonder that your mission was the best years of your life? Working every day nearly breaks your back, trying to get your dreams into one big sack, so you ask your wife if she will hold the calls. The elders quorum has some real nice guys, and the president happens to drop by, and he asks if you will come and do something real small. Soon you're helping a widow who just moved in. Your boss calls and says, where the heck you been? Didn't you remember dinner at his house began at 6? You apologize and you try to explain, but how can you say that you forgot again? So you smile and say you're sorry, but you were sick. Your boss says okay, and he tells you, though, the lady you were helping was a lady he knows. Uh-oh. Is it any wonder that soon your boss wants to know more about your church? Funny, in the mirror, you can see your face. Gray hair and kids scattered all over the place. You pick up the suitcase filled with temple clothes. You toddle down the stairs to meet your son-in-law. The little people in his car say, hi, Grandpa. And you know that life is drawing to a close. Now your sweet wife waits on the other side, and this car will take you on a little ride by the temple where you both went so many trips. Doing work for the people who have waited so long, and you're praying like mad that there's nothing wrong with these prayers and pleas that pass across your lips. 'Cause if the things that you believed in were really true, soon you'd be there again, standing beside you. Oh. Is it any wonder you are thankful God has made you LDE? This is a song I wrote about 10 years ago. I wrote it to introduce a group that I traveled with all over the country. We gave about 200 concerts with a black comedian named Al Cherry and a couple of hippies that had joined the church and a couple of downright out-and-out thieves, me and a guy. We were so wicked that when we converted to the church all and joined this rock and roll group and toured the youth conferences of the church, we called ourselves the Sons of Mosiah. And this particular song was the lead song of the concert. It's based on the doctrine that Joseph Smith taught, that no matter where we are, there are angels. Joseph taught that The angels just beyond the veil watch us all the time, and they are often pained with what they see us do. I don't think he was just talking about the sins they see us do. How about the times that we make mistakes, like the times we think we're alone? You are never, never alone. You're always being watched. Some of the angels that watch you, you might know their names. I know one. I'm the last of 12 children, the oldest of 12 in my family. At the age of 2, was run over by a horse and killed. His name was Kenneth. Joseph Smith taught that any child that dies before the age of 8, doesn't matter where they are on the face of this earth, he taught that there are no accidents allowed to happen to children under the age of 8. That anybody who dies before the age of 8 only dies because that's all the longer that Heavenly Father wanted them to be here on this earth. And they go, and they be angels, and they watch us, and they help us. You girls who are in the front row are someday going to be mothers. You're going to have children, I'll bet. And I'll bet those children that you haven't even had yet watch you. And I'll bet that you're never alone. I think some of the times we do some of the things we do is because we think we're alone. But you are never alone. You're always being watched. Like Al Cherry, the black comedian in our Sons of Messiah group, used to say, those angels are up there silent note-taking all the time. They're writing down if you've been bad or good. So be good, for goodness sake. Right? Angels in the Breeze is the name of the song. It's being played for you by the Phelps Family Musicians in a string quartet version. They wanted to hear it as a classical song, and so did I. And I'd like to sing it now as a rock and roll ballad. See if you like it. Have you ever felt so all alone, not so caring who you are? Standing by your window, you transfix your gaze on a solitary star. You told yourself it was not real, but your heart could not conceal it, so Emma, you let go. Friendship overwhelmed you when you found out that all around you angels were hiding in the breeze. Angels putting you at ease. La 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 la. La 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 la. Have you ever felt like you could see 1,000 miles or maybe more? As you watched the sunset sit on a distant shore, you told yourself it was not real, but your heart could not conceal it, so Emma, you let go. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Angels were standing, weeping by my bed. Doctrine and Covenants, section 135 I read. Read about 200 faces painted black at 5 o'clock. 4 gentle brothers, they were bracing for the shock. They were singing, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hiram was the first to fall, calmly like a lamb. His eyes were filled with tears. He whispered, I am a dead man. Joseph through the window flew, his body jerked with pain. He cried, oh Lord, my God, as the lead hit him again and again and again. Dragging off their bodies, the devil's filthy crew. 4 times each they shot them both, and then they flew. Laughingly, they caused to fall a man who just asked us all to stand. Laughingly, they condemned a nation, a people and a land, and actually, don't we do the same thing if we refuse to say to our neighbors, we have loved another living prophet named Spencer today. Singing Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Joseph Smith was a very interesting man. You could see him walking down the streets of Nauvoo, Illinois. He'd come to some little girls on the sidewalk who were playing a game like hopscotch, and he'd stop and he would pick up a rock and he would get in line and he would say, ladies, mind if I play? And Joseph Smith would play to win, and if he lost, he'd turn to the young ladies and he would say, hey, don't you know who I am? I'm supposed to win. He'd grab 2 little girls and he'd skip on down the street and he'd come to the church house, a building something like this one, and he would see a couple young boys like these 2 sitting in the front row here. He'd grab them by the arm, he'd throw one over his left shoulder, one over his right, and he'd say, hey, I thought you guys were feeling good today, huh? Come on, let's go. He'd get down on the grass and stain his knees. Sidney Rigdon said, Joseph, don't you know the brethren are in here waiting for a church meeting to start? We got some business to take care of. Joseph say, Sidney, I got something I got to do first. And Sidney say, well, what's that? Joseph stood up, picked Sidney Rigdon up, lifted him high over his head, and threw him into a mud puddle, singing Hallelujah, Hallelujah. In 1976, in December the 2nd, I was in the office of Rex Penniger. We were having a very interesting conversation about the youth of the church today. Joseph Smith made a prophecy about the youth today. He saw in a vision what would become of them. And Rex Penniger was telling me that today is that day. He said that he recently went to Spencer W. Kimball's office, and when he went in the office, Brother Kimball was crying because he had a statistic in front of him that was making him cry. And Brother Penniger asked Brother Kimball what that statistic was. Brother Kimball said, for the first time in the church's history, we have reached a point where over half the youth leave the church by the time they are 17, and they never come back. That's one of the things that made me start doing concerts again. I hadn't done them for a number of years. Joseph Smith saw the youth of the day, and he talked right to you. I'd like to put the things he said in a song for you, so you'll remember. A constitution hangs by a thread, and isn't that something Brother Joseph said a long time ago? Black and white have begun to riot, and Joseph saw that vision too. He said it made his blood run cold. You've got to hear me, youth of Zion. You gotta know what to do, because the time has come for you to stand in holy places, and you got to be not moved. They tell me that fear has gripped what's left of the heart of man. And there are hundreds of thousands of people popping bills to the beat of a rock and roll band. Now the choice is placed before you. You've got to make it. You better make it clear. Because if you're going to be on the winning side, sisters, you decide. This year, procrastinate the date of your salvation like the rest of this once great, great nation who lived for today. Listen close. Living in sin can be so tough. Living in sin is a judgment enough, and the sinful don't need no judgment day. You've got to hear me, youth of Zion. You better know what to do, because the time has come for you to stand in holy places, and you got to be not moved. In a few more minutes I'll be off the stage, and I'll bet that you'll be home once more. Tonight before you hit your sack, why don't you close your bedroom door? Tell him you got the message, and this time you got it. Loud and clear. Say you decided you want to be on the winning side. Say you decided, and say, send some help. You hear? You've got to hear me, youth of Zion. You gotta know what to do. Like Joseph said, time has come for you to stand in holy places, and you got to be not moved. You've got got to hear me, youth of Zion. You gotta know what to do. The time has come for you to stand in holy places, and you got to be not moved. You got to hear me, youth of Zion. You gotta know what to do. 'Cause the time has come for you to stand in holy places and absolutely be not moved. Absolutely be not moved. You got to not be moved. You got to absolutely not be moved. Thank you. I hope you like that one. You know, the gospel is not entirely serious, if you know what I mean. J. Golden Kimball, for example, said the Lord himself has a sense of humor, or else he wouldn't have created some of you people. And I remember Hugh B. Brown used to say, oh yeah, that's true, you got to develop a sense of humor. There isn't any of us getting out of here alive. Talked to a couple of elders in California a couple of weeks ago in the San Francisco area, and they told me that one of the elders there got in a car behind 30 Hell's Angels on the freeway, and his horn stuck. Now, what's going to save a man in a time like that but a sense of humor? There was an elder that told me that when he went to BYU, to the LTM, he's surrounded by 18,000 BYU co-eds. And at the same time, they tell him, whatever you do, son, don't think about those girls, don't look at them, don't touch them, don't write letters to them. Just stick with your peanut butter and stay in the important things of life. It's a true story here. One day as I was eating ice cream at the Wilkinson Center, she was sitting there giving me looks that turned my ice cream to water. Started walking her way. My companion, he jumped in the waves. You fool, the mission rules, he muttered as I heard her say, you come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man, so big and so strong. Come a little bit closer, I'm all alone, and the night is so long. Hey, 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 hey. She wanted to dance in her arms, they looked so inviting. I resisted, though twisted so bad that I started crying. Heard my companion say, uh-oh, supervising elders on his way, uh-oh. And I knew, yes I knew I should run when I heard her say, you come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man, so big and so strong. Come a little bit closer, I'm all alone, and the night is so long. Hey, hey, hey. like that one. That was it. I want to hear these girls in the front row. There's 4 girls here that have been very supportive tonight. I want to hear them go, hey, 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 hey. Ready? Hey. I'm trying to warm you up because later I'm going to use you in a song. I'm serious. You want to warm up or not? Or you just want to come up cold later? You want to be cold later? You want to warm up? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. That's not bad. That's pretty good. This song is very strange. Every time I sing it, half the audience is crying and the other half is laughing their head off. And I guess it all depends on what kind of experiences you've had in your life. Circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel. It's early morning on your mission. There's a dizzy way you feel. You got a triple combination, and her letters by your bed. Gotta force yourself to wishing you weren't by her side instead. There's a love within you dancing, and you can't help what you feel. And you wonder if it's possible for 2 years to conceal all the images that unwind of the one love of a kind in the windmills of your mind. Are 2 years just a funnel or a tunnel leading home? But to force yourself to praying that you can leave the phone alone. If controlling is the answer, then where is your control? Is she a devil or are you a man, sir? And what about the souls of the people? Are they ready? Or will 2 years be a waste? These are the biggest problems that you've ever had to face as those images unwind of the one love of a kind in the windmills of your mind. I see somebody crying, knocking hands while you're attracting, knocking words within your head. How did 2 years pass so quickly? Was it something that she said? There's a love within you burning. Will her true love be the same? For the questions in you yearning, you're leaving friends behind again. Her picture is standing on your suitcase, and the fragments of that hymn. Put your shoulder to the wheel, held her, you'll see her soon again. When you knew that it was over, you were suddenly aware that the autumn leaves were turning to the color of her hair. Like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel. Now did you love her once for certain? Were young emotions really real? For now she's bringing down the curtain. She introduces you to him, and she tells you that she's married now, and how wonderful it's been. You're smiling to recover all the things you hide inside, and the only thing that saves you are those people dressed in white at the font in your memory, dripping wet from head to toe. And the one thing that you know, if you were called again, you'd go. You'd go round like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel. Did you love her once for certain? Were young emotions really real? For now she's bringing down the curtain. She introduces you to him, and she tells you that she's married now. Start talking to yourself. I'm sure, good audience, are there any young men here who have a problem getting along with their fathers? I was one of those. I was one of those who, I don't think I hugged my dad for the first time until I was about 26. I can look back and see that my dad was not quite as bad as what I thought he was when I was a teenager. My dad died a few years ago. I'm very thankful that I got to hug him before he went. He was only 17, best looking boy you've ever seen. He was free. Daddy try to say, son, I wish you wouldn't talk that way. He say, Dad, you're not the boss of me. When Sunday morning came around, he'd always lay his body down and watch the football stars. Face to the TV, back to the door, they'd say, come on, and he'd say what for as they loaded up the family car and headed off to church. And his dad would turn and say to him, son, the way you live is such a sin. One day you're gonna find Daddy isn't half as dumb as what you've been thinking in your mind. The boy kept getting older, his words kept getting bolder, till one day things shattered underneath the load. And he cursed the face of his mother. He said, I can't stand the way you smother me, and he started down the road. Then his daddy stood on the front porch, said, you're too big a boy for me to scorch the pants you wear behind. Daddy isn't half as dumb as what you've been thinking in your mind. The boy grew up and married. Soon enough he carried in his arms a little boy like him. And then he got to thinking, how come Mom and Dad have been speaking so much about sin and him? Because as his own boy grew up taller, his control over him got smaller. Much to his surprise, he didn't feel like he was half as dumb as his own boy saw him in his eyes. Well, now, this story has a sequel. All things are never equal. One day a Western Union telegram brought the news that Mom and Dad had used up all the time they had, and he went back home, this time a full-grown man. He brought his toys down from the attic. He saw the broken ones were plastic, and the words echoed in his mind. Daddy wasn't half as dumb as what you've been thinking in your mind. He brought his toys down from the attic. He saw the broken ones were plastic, and the words echoed in his mind. You ain't half as smart as Dad, or you would have had a better time. You ain't half as smart as Dad, or you would have had a better time. You ain't half as smart as Dad, or you would have had a better time. I went down to Hollywood, and a few years later found myself writing songs for Yogi Bear and Huckleberry Hound and Fred Flintstone and Magilla Gorilla and Super Sniffer and Blabbermouth and all them good people. In fact, I think maybe this will become a regular part of the show. Every time I see some young kids out in the audience, I think maybe they might enjoy this fantastic song. He's so merry, he's so very merry, the gay old hound dog, that hound called Huckleberry, is known to the world around. His name is Huckleberry Hound, that lovable hound called Huckleberry. You love his growl, the way he says you all. Huckleberry always has a ball, yeah. Now when you turn on your TV, it's Huck that you all see, that lovable hound that's loved by all. Something like that, yeah. That may be the biggest number on the show, I don't know. I started laughing to myself. I said, do you think that the designers of this building ever thought that this would be a place where they would hear Huckleberry Hound's theme song? I don't know. Anyway. Are there any Cougar fans here tonight? Okay. Rise up, friend, the Cougars are coming in. Go and we can fly. Golden blue, golden white, you're gonna win this game all right. Sure as we can count on you to fight, 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 fight. Rise up, friend, the Cougars are coming in. Golden blue, Tony, are you? Golden blue, golden white, you're gonna win this game all right. Sure as we can count on you to fight, 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 fight. Are there any Cougar fans here tonight? Let me hear it from you now. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. 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 Rise up in the morning. Rise up in the evening. Rise up, children. Rise up, children. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rise up, friends. The Cougars are coming in. Golden blue, honey, are you? Golden blue, golden white. You're gonna win this game all right. Cougars, we can count on you to fight, 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 fight. Rise up, friend, the Cougars are coming in. Golden blue, honey, are you? Golden blue, golden white. You're gonna win this game all right. Cougars, we can count on you to fight, 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 fight. This song you're about to hear, and I would like you to help me sing this song. It's kind of a little ditty. My brothers and my sisters, I've enjoyed singing to you, but I'm going back to my home in Orem, to the people who love me true. But before I go, I'd love to sing just a little old song with you. If you'll sing it, come on and sing it. If your voice can't sing, then just let your heart shout. I'll show you the words so you know what it's about. I'll make it through the verse by myself, but in the chorus you join in. Now listen close, I'm singing it once so you can sing it with Lynn. Let's all shake hands with the person next to you. If we'll all stand together, we can all make it through. Here's a hand 'cause you're my brother, for my Mormon sister too. Let's all stand together and we'll all make it through. Let's all shake hands with the person next to you. Now, here you go. Let's all shake hands with the person next to you. If we'll all stand together, we can all make it through. If we'll all stand together, we can all make it through. Has anybody in this whole valley been an experience where a Latter-day Saint has sued another one? Do you know what they call a person who sues somebody else? He's a sewer. Anyway, let's all stand together, we can all make it through. Here's a hand 'cause you're my brother. Here's a hand 'cause you're my brother. For my Mormon sister too. For my Mormon sister too. Let's all stand together, we can all make it through. Let's all stand together, we'll all make it through. So I want some of you with a deeper voice, I want you to go, all stand together, we can all make it through. Get that? You guys help me with this? Okay, here you go. All stand together, we can all make it through. We all stand together. Now you forgot the part at the end that goes. Now, I'm going to sing the verses, and you sing the chorus, and here come the verses, okay? Now, don't sing during the verses. Ain't it beautiful how they finally got all the meetings put together? Now you only have one chance a week to show up late, no matter what the weather. Isn't it lovely when we're together 3 hours or more? Isn't it beautiful, President Jepson, how loud everyone can snore? Let us all shake hands with the person next to you. If we can. Here's a hand at your home for my. And we'll. I hate to do this. I'm going to have to do this with this audience right here. Brother Glenn, would you come up here, please? Come here. Come here. And the gentleman next to him, could you come up too, please? And the one right behind, right there with the glasses on, that one. Yes, him. Now please come up here. Now I'm serious. I want you, brother, to sing along. Now, are any of these brethren in the High Council or anything like that? I don't want you to get over there, you'll get electrocuted. And then you'll really be sorry you didn't sing. Okay, now come here. Now I want you. What is your name? Kay what? Kay Anderson. You're on the High Council? Can the High Council sing?
Some can, but I can't.
Yeah, I want to teach you. Now get right in here close to me like the Supremes do it on TV, okay? Are you ready? Get in here real close. I mean real close, so I can smell your breath. Okay. Now listen. Anderson, right? You know that one of these yokels back here has already stepped on the guitar cord and pulled it out of the slot? Yeah, it was you that did it. Did you always want to be a rock and roll star deep down in your heart?
Not really, no.
Okay. Now, let's all stand together. We can all make it through. Do that. Okay, listen.
Let's all stand together. We can all make it through.
You're going to be the catalyst for this entire group, and we're going to get this crowd finally alive. Okay, here we go. What's your name? Larry what? No, notice how nobody gives me their last name. My name's Larry. Larry Parker, what do you do for a living, Larry? And stop thinking about that completely. Man has lost his mind. Larry Parker, you work for the highway department. Let's see if you can all stand together. We can all make it through. You got it. All right, now Brother Glenn, now let's just make sure that they're all in the program here. Let's all stand together. We can all make it through. One more time. You guys got it. Okay, now everybody join in. Here's the next verse. We are now all the way to the second verse of this song. Now, do you see how long that took? Good heavens. There's a lady in our ward. She don't like the consolidation because they stuck her in the nursery. That's our ward's Aborigine nation. After a 2-hour meeting, we went down the hall, tried to find all my little kids. Found that poor lady scotch taped to the wall. Tried to find my children, but they never did. Let's all shake hands with the person next to you. If we'll all stand together, we can all make it through. Here's a hand, 'cause you're my brother. Come on, sister too. Let's all stand together. We can all make it through. Oh, we're getting there. Did you make it to church, Brother Parker, just in time to get a good seat? So you wouldn't have to use the floor to catch up on your sleep. If you fall asleep in church, Brother Parker, I'm warning you. Sister Parker's gonna be laughing when you fall off the pew. Let's all shake hands with the person next to you. We'll all stand together. We can all make it through. Here's a hand to the shoulder, my brother. Woman, sister too. Let's all stand together and we'll all make it through. You say fasting once a week, Brother Anderson, would certainly be a drag. Fasting once a month, brother, you got that in the bag. You just skip your breakfast, hurry home from church, and you eat yourself a great big dinner. You say the Lord knows that you've been humble, but I don't see you any thinner. Let's all shake hands with the person next to you. If we'll all stand together, we can all make it through. Here's a hand to share, my brother, for my mama and sister too. Let's all stand together and we'll all make it through. Everybody now. Oh, that's getting better every time. Luckily, this is the last time. All right. Tonight I sang a song or two about some missionaries. Some of the things that happen to those guys can sometimes get real scary. But if you're the girl who's waiting and you're about to change your mind, at least send that boy a jar of Skippy before you leave his love behind. Let's all shake hands with the person next to you. If we'll all stand together, we can all make it through. Here's a hand to show my brother, for my mama and sister too. Let's all stand together and we'll all make it through. Make it through. For all posterity, Brother Anderson, since you're doing such a great job, would you step here, Drew? I want them to hear how good you sound and get right on the microphone. Well, that's the last bit of silliness on the show tonight, so I thought we'd really do it right. You know, I feel much better now. Do you feel much better? Okay. Good.
Yesterday
The prophet we have today is no less a man than Lorenzo Snow or David O. McKay or Joseph Smith. We are so lucky to have that little man. He is so short and so tall, all at the same time. Paul Dunn told me that he stands outside the conference sometimes and shakes hands and shakes hands and shakes hands. Brother Ashton told at October conference how a little boy said one time, "You don't think President Kimball would ever talk to somebody like me, do you?" Good morning, Mr. Kimball. It's so very nice to see you. I've been standing in the rain. I can hardly bear the pain. But I had to shake your hand. I hope I'm not a bother, but I just lost my father, and I saw you on my TV, looking straight down at me, and I heard you say you loved me, and I really got to know. Did you only say it, or is it really so? Well now, you are quite a young man. It's a privilege to shake your hand. We shouldn't stand here in the storm, so come on in where it's warm. Maybe you can tell me more. He continued, Mr. Kimball, my 10 years fit into a thimble, but now my daddy's gone away. What can a 10-year-old boy say? Why can't I go and be with him? He used to play ball with me. He was liked by all my friends. Mom really tried to help him. It was hardest at the end. So Spencer Kimball stood up near this young man, and he placed on his head both his pure hands, and he blessed him with a tear, that the Lord would take his fear and turn it into faith. And this little boy returned to his home. He hugged his little sis, and he picked up the phone. He called his working mom, and he said words that made her cry. Not with hurt, but more with pride. He said, "Good morning, Mom, I love you. It's so awfully nice to have you. Mom, when you get home, I'll try to be a big man in your eyes. I'll help you lengthen out your stride. Good morning, Mr. Kimball. Good morning, Mr. Kimball."
really got the feeling someone loves you. You can sing a song that makes you feel so good. When you're feeling that the angels watch above you, you can pray and feel you're really understood. You can know your Father hears you when you're kneeling down to cry. When you're kneeling down to try to get the message through. You can tell your mother loves you when your tears are both the same. When you see she bears the pain she knows you're going through. Though the years and tears keep rolling by, there's one thing remains true. You've really got the feeling someone loves you. Your mama loves you. Your papa loves you. Your mama loves you. Your papa loves you. Your mama loves you.
There's not one person here that doesn't have a Heavenly Father and a Heavenly Mother, and they've never forgotten your name. When I was 7 years old in Richland, Washington, I went to my mother, Mom, where did I come from? And she, being a very good non-Mormon lady, pointed to her tummy. Well, how come I keep remembering this other place and these other people? She said, did you have a bad dream? What's the matter? I said, there were these people. And they were waving goodbye, and I was waving goodbye, and I was afraid I would never see them again, and I told them so, and they said to me, you'll make it back. Mom, who are those people? Son, you must have had a bad dream.
Goodbye to your old friends. See for the last time the waving of their shining hands. I am the angel of your birth. I am here to take you down to earth. You are afraid of what might be. You are trembling because you think that ye may never see friends and former place of birth. Close your eyes, I'll take you down to earth. You're in for such a big surprise when you see for the first time your loving mother's eyes. Your memory is fading with each beat of the clock. Close your eyes, you'll feel your cradle rock. Here we are, my earthly friends. We don't remember, do we, only now and then? Now the angel of my life is standing here beside me. How I love my trying hard to make their daddy smile. And if I lost one, I would die. They're sealed to me, so I know we will never cry. When we say goodbye to friends again, see for the last time the waving of their shining hands, and the angel of my death comes to take me to my eternal rest. Will you be afraid of what might be? Will you be trembling because you think that he may never see friends and former place of birth? That is why he put the temple. That is why he put the temple. That is why he put the temple on earth, on earth. So close your eyes, close your eyes, close your tiny baby eyes and feel it rock, feel it rock, feel your tiny cradle rock. Dream, the great Mormon dream, that you're a god in your childhood below, and one day you'll be called everlasting. Why, little children who love you and know that you once were children like they, and you were lost and alone and afraid that no one could ever hear you when praying. But you'll hear those children just like your father today. This is my quest to become a god, no matter how hopeless and no matter how hard, to forgive your sins and to overcome mine, to be able to love you no matter what color or kind. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my eyes will one day behold all my good father's best. And we'll see Brother Joseph again, that man who died, scorned and covered with scars. You see, our Father heard him. He can hear me, he'll hear you. He'll help us reach the unreachable star. So who are you? I've been singing for about 2 hours and I think I've reached the bottom line. I sang these songs from Maine to California and I hope this music was your kind. I got some people who are waiting back home, praying every night that I'm okay. You buy my tunes, you buy some shoes for her feet, and I'll do the rest when I get back that way. I sang my songs, I maybe sang off key, still what you heard was the best part of me. Now I'm no Caruso, I just try to do my part from my heart. They tell me that lifting people up is a forgotten art, so my cup runneth over. If there's anything in your cup that I gave to you, 'cause I gave to you all I can. I've been singing for about 2 hours, and I think I've reached the bottom line. At the altar of the great composer, I must have prayed 1,000 times. I asked of him if he would give me a song to make my little children dance all night. I heard about your problems with the testimony war, so I said, please give me a song to help you win the fight. Now you be good, now you stay strong. We'll get together again before too long. And you know I'll be lonely if I don't see you standing in the crowd of all the saints when we gather at the pearly gates. And if you think nobody loves you, guess again, 'cause that's not so. 'Cause I'm in love with you, and I'm always true about my love. Now I've been singing for about 2 hours, and I think I've reached the bottom line. Good night, everybody. You've been a terrific audience. I just want to say this one thing. I'll be booked in many cities back east: Texas, Kansas, Michigan, Virginia, North Carolina, Florida, Missouri, Iowa, Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon, and just about every direction you can think of. So if you have any friends in this whole big wide church, please call them and tell them that Bryson's on the way, and it's a show called Winning the Testimony War, and I really hope I get to see it again. Good night, everybody.
During the time that my business was collapsing, I cannot tell you how terrible it was. The things that were happening were so excruciatingly painful. During this time, when I thought that I could bear no more, my little boy, 1.5 years old, named Casey, went downstairs and put his hand in the back of a clothes dryer and got it tangled up in the pulleys and lost a finger. And at a time like that, I'm sure some of you have had much worse experiences, but to me that was the worst thing that had ever happened, and I just went to my bedside and got on my knees, and with tears streaming down my face, I said, God, what has being good ever done for me? And that is one of Satan's strongest tools. And if my songs don't help anybody else, I thank God for this song that I wrote about 7 years ago. In this world of time and trouble, there's a whole lot of hopes and bubbles that you can't see, breaking endlessly. But Watch some hearts that you see time a-breaking. That's some better people in the making. Listen to my song and you will know, 'cause I'll sing you a story about Lorenzo Snow long ago. You know the Lord said to young elder Snow, listen, Lorenzo. Young Lorenzo, you're a poor boy, but my world's got to hear from your heart of joy. Every night I hear you trusting, while so many of my boys are lusting. You've been trusting, so now trust in me and go to Italy. Listen, Lorenzo, to a young wife you've been cleaving, while my voice is calling you to be leaving to a far-off land where you will be the only believer from sea to sea, you and me. We're gonna go to Italy. Listen, Lorenzo. And in the day, my gospel is arriving. From the village I'll send a little child that's not surviving. A little mother will cry to you, listen, my baby is dead and ice blue, and if your trusting is still true, Lorenzo, I will see you through, Lorenzo. His pretty wife was a-hanging out stockings when he told her to the Lord had been talking. He said, to Italy I'll soon be walking. Now do you love me true? And she answered, yes I do. My elder Snow, you know I do. Now listen, Lorenzo, 'cause when he finally got to Italy's landing, there wasn't any big brass banding, but he knew the Lord had his hand in the things he'd do, and you could hear his lover true back home singing, I love you, Lorenzo, you know I do. Listen, Lorenzo. But the good people he was finding would not open up their hearts and their minds, and so Lorenzo fasted and Lorenzo prayed, and he will never forget the day a little child was laid at his feet, and a little mother's voice so sweet said, Elder Snow. Now, they say you said you had the power to heal. Can you see my little baby boy, how cold and still he feels? Can you see my tears? Don't you know they're real? So heal my child. I'm begging you to heal my child. While the tears are streaming down that little woman's face, Lorenzo told the people better gather to the place to come back at another time. Somebody in the back row said, why, Lorenzo, have you changed your mind? In the middle of her tears, in the middle of their laughs, Lorenzo's heart must have broken in half. She said, heal my child. Many hours he fasted wide awake and he prayed with tears. He said, Lord, I don't care just what it takes, just come be here. Let these people know this gospel's worth, and don't let them be riled. Lord, take anything I have on earth, but heal this child. Heal the child, I beg of you. Take anything from me, Lord, but see me through. Now when the people had returned and the crowd was hushed, Lorenzo took the baby boy up where he could touch him. In that very same moment, that little child breathed free. But at that same moment, the lover that he had to leave back home in her lonely, lonely tears, she died. 2 years later, when he returned to be by her side, he never suspected that his heart would be broken. All he recollected was the mission was opened. And when he found that she had gone, her memory lingered with him like a song, singing, I love you, I
Elder Snow, you know I'm waiting still. Listen, Lorenzo. Listen, Lorenzo. Listen, Lorenzo. Listen, Lorenzo.